In this video, I will show you why you should not buy RDTE ETF from Roundhill. You can do it yourself, make better returns with a lot less capital, step-by-step guide. Let's get started. Use Tasty Trade platform. Link below. Pick IWM, okay, which is the mini version of the Russell 2000. IWM, iShare Russell 2000. I have a sticky note. This is what we're trying to do. RDTE today, the price is $42.92. This is the distribution in the last month, 25, 31, 34, 26. Total monthly income is $1.16. If you own 100 shares of RDTE, it cost you $4,296. Let's round it up to $4,300. And your monthly income from those 100 shares, $116. We are going to create an ETF that is better with a lot less buying power to use for the same 100 shares that we can control, that will generate us more than $116 per month. Let's get started. Those are our goals. Go here. ATR, average true range, the average price that the Russell 2000 moved in the last 14 days. You see this number, 3.4. That's the price. If you just do the Russell 2000, that's like $34 up or down in the last 14 days on average. I'm gonna take this number, 3.4, right here, 3.4. I'm gonna multiply that by 8 because I'm gonna go so extreme that if the Russell 2000 does drop to the extreme, I'll be a happy buyer and then do the will and sell cover calls again that I'm gonna enter. And I have a range of $27. Now I'm gonna take the price 222.57, okay, plus 222.57 plus the $27 that we reach. We now have a range of $250 on the call side, okay. I'm gonna show you in a second why it's important. And then 222.57 minus 27, 195 on the other side. So we have a range of about 200 to 250. This is the range that we're gonna sell options. We're gonna make a Jade Lizard. I'm gonna explain what Jade Lizard is as well in this video. And remember, our goal in this video is to outperform the RDTE ETF from Roundhill. We're gonna want to make more income, more than $116 per month, and we wanna pay less than $4,300 to do so for one contract which controls 100 shares. Next, we're gonna click on trade, and in trade we're gonna pick this one, December 6th, 31 days to expiration. 31 days to expiration. Remember that number that we had, 195? I just like a round number, so I'm gonna sell the naked put. The Jade Lizard means that you sell on one side naked put. I'm gonna sell the 200. We're gonna get to the Jade Lizard in a second. I'm gonna sell the naked put on one side, the 200 naked put, and on the call side, I'm gonna sell. Remember, we had 27, which is about 250 right here, but the income is a little low and the open interest is a little low as well. So I have picked, I'm gonna sell the 239 right here, but to make it a pure Jade Lizard, I'm also gonna buy the 240 call. Okay, here's what I've done. I've created a Jade Lizard, meaning I sold the naked put, and simultaneously I sold a credit call spread, whatever it's called. But what I'm doing here is actually, if you remove this, you see the brownish line. That means that I have a risk to the upside. I don't want a risk to the upside. If post-election today, for example, Russell 2000 goes to like $3,000, meaning the IWM goes to 300, I will have a major loss. I don't want that. That's why I'm capping the upside risk. I'm gonna buy this one. You see, it's all green now. You see how it changed from let me show you again. It changed from risk, and I'm buying the 240 to infinite green, meaning that my max, if the price goes up above the Russell 2000 goes above 2,400, which is 240 for the IWM mini version, then I'm not losing. In fact, I'll make $30. But the trade itself, let me show you the trade itself and how I outperform RDTE. My max profit right now for this trade selling the 200 put for December 6th, selling the 239 put and buying the 240 calls, I am making $128. Let's put it in our note sheet, sticky note. I'm making $128 and I'm risking my max risk for one contract. I mean, remember, one contract of option control basically 100 shares. Now it can be in both ways. If it goes on the upper side, yeah, I have a spread, I'm capped. There's no loss to the upside. If it goes to the downside, if it goes below 200, well, I'll probably own some 100 shares. That's fine. And then do the covered calls against that. I'm okay with that. But it's one contract controlling 100 shares. And look at this, buying power affected, 3,082. Let's write it down. 3,082. And I'm going to show you the trade in a minute. But what we have established here, that we are collecting $128 doing the same thing. We're doing a 30-day trade on the Russell 2000, the mini version, $128 collect. This is our income if the option will expire worthless between the line. If the Russell 2000 trade between 200 and 239 by expiration 31 days from now, we collected 128 compared to 116, and our buying power affected is only $3,000 to put on the line to control 100 shares, one contract of options, 100 shares, compared to $4,300 that you need to put if you want to buy just 100 shares of RDTE. What else do we have here? We got 90% POP, 90% chance of possibility of profit, that this option will expire worthless, meaning between the lines, that we talked about in a minute. $6.48 is steady decay. Every day this option, assuming everything else is equal, every day this option will lose about $6.50 of its value until it reaches zero. We make more money than just buying RDTE. We put down less collateral so we can use that other money to buy other options, other stock. It's up to you. Let me show you how it looks. If you click on curve right here, if you click analysis, let's say we jump like one day before the expiration and the price, for example, I'm going to show you. Let's say we are at 220, which is where we are now. Price 130, you see here. Nothing changed, we make $130. Now here's the beauty. We are at 240 by expiration, 250, there's election, it goes to 3,000. Infinite green, the max profits right now is $30. We're not losing. If I remove this one, if I remove the call side that I buy, and this goes to 3,000, this will be a major loss, and this is all green non-stop. Now on the downside, if we go to the put side right here, let's say it's around 200, we're gonna start seeing some major losses, depends where it closes. But if the Russell 2000 goes to like from 2,200 right now to 2,000, 10% drop, then RDTE will most likely